not a lot to talk about today. Nothing to crack, except some singles from TCG Player. But I thought, given the topic and what's coming up, I would go ahead and do this and talk about something that's kind of been bothering me. I guess what I want to say is Hobbit is coming next week, and as excited as I've been for it, that's why I got these singles. I'm trying to get my lands preloaded for pre-release, so I didn't have quite enough islands, so I grabbed those and grabbed a few other cards while I was shopping with this particular seller on TCG Player. And since some of these are art cards, it kind of brought to mind a thing that's been, well, bugging me lately about The Hobbit. And that's that, honestly, some of it, a lot of it, doesn't look very good. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail like I did with the Star Trek video. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time throwing a bunch of, screen grabs up here, but just thinking about how well these were done. These map lands for Lord of the Rings, pieces of just scenery that look incredible. Some of this stuff in The Hobbit is just not doing it for me, guys. Now, some of it is, don't get me wrong. I mean, the classic artist stuff, those extended cards for Commander, there's some cards in there that are looking pretty good. But, yikes, dude. I don't know. Like, none of them have this going on. You know, none of them have this, even this level of detail in them. Most of them don't. I should say most of them. This stuff, I mean, okay, Dominic Mayer, obviously, but, like, this is incredible. This has got detail, it's got a style. And man, again, I really hate being a guy who calls AI slop on anything, but some of this Hobbit stuff is just looking a little flat. The stuff that I started noticing a lot of in Strixhaven and really like came to my attention with TMNT, and I'm sure it's in sets before that. There's just some stuff in this set that is just not looking great. Kind of losing its soul. And you know, I think part of it also is I've been going through the collection and finding some things that I wanted to display instead of just leaving it in the box. And I came across some of my Lord of the Rings cards, but also just some list cards that were in Lord of the Rings packs, like, or stuff that was in, those promo tins and things like that. But man, you look at some of these cards and you see the level of artistry and style and the difference in artistry and style, but also, like, I don't know, they look, now granted, these look very modern. This is very modern style art for the most part. They don't have that crude 80s heavy metal demo album art that I really like from the original sets of Magic. But they're just not hitting, man. I also got some pretty cool Dragon Shield, the Landfall series sleeves. Just, I figure, hey, it's Hobbit, dragons, right? Misty Mountains, I don't know. Figured it needed a new sleeve. Also, I'm having a little trouble locating some sleeves, but man, even these, like, look at that. There's style to it, Look at this Edgar Markov, like, there's style to that. I don't know. There's just something lacking in The Hobbit, and I hope I'm wrong. But yeah, we'll see. I'm getting the lands loaded up, getting the old Ravenloft ice bag going, and we'll talk about Star Wars and Nintendo and how I was right another time. But for now, good luck to everybody going to pre-release. I hope you get an awesome pre-release deck to play with and have some fun. And if you like the art on these new cards, hey man, that's great, and more power to you. I'm glad you got something you like. I'm just, man, it's fallen off sharply and quickly, in my opinion. But I guess we'll see. For sure, here in about 6 days. Until next time, my friends, the road goes ever on. Peace.